Everyone enters prison the same way, powerless. But inside these walls, inmates climb ranks. And the higher you rise, the more dangerous your life becomes. You arrive in prison before sunrise. Cold metal cuffs around your wrists. A guard pushes you through a massive steel gate. The sound behind you echoes through the hallway like thunder. Clang. The door locks. And in that moment you understand something terrifying. For the next 20 years, this place is your entire world. But prison is not just a building full of cells. It's a system, a hierarchy, a ladder of power that every inmate eventually climbs. Some rise, most disappear, and the higher you go, the more dangerous it becomes. Rank 1, the new fish. Your first week is the most dangerous time of your sentence. You are what inmates call a new fish. Fresh, unknown, unprotected. Everywhere you walk, people watch you. In the cafeteria, in the yard, even in the showers. Inside prison, reputation forms quickly, and weakness spreads like blood in water. You learn the rules almost immediately. Never sit at someone else's table. Never look at another inmate for too long. Never ask questions that aren't your business. And most importantly, never show fear. Because predators inside prison can sense fear instantly. The first week decides your future. If you survive it without becoming a target, you move to the next rank. Rank 2, the worker. Eventually you are assigned a prison job. Everyone works somewhere. Laundry, maintenance, library, or the most powerful place in prison, the kitchen. You get assigned there. At first it seems like a boring job, but food inside prison is power. An extra piece of bread, an extra scoop of rice. These small favors can buy loyalty. Soon inmates begin approaching you. Quietly, politely. They ask for small favors. And slowly you start to realize something. Prison doesn't just run on violence. It runs on relationships. And relationships are the first step toward influence. Rank 3, the runner. After several months, someone approaches you with a simple offer. A small job. Deliver messages. Carry notes between inmates. Move small items across the prison yard. You become a runner. Inside prison, information travels faster than guards. And runners are the ones who move it. You never ask what's inside the envelopes. You never ask why someone wants a message delivered. Because curiosity is dangerous here. The less you know, the safer you are. But the more you deliver, the more people begin trusting you. And trust is the first real currency inside prison. Rank 4, the connected man. A year passes. You understand how the prison works. You know which gangs control which areas. You know who sits at each table in the cafeteria. And now, people know your name. Inmates come to you when they have problems, arguments, debt disputes, misunderstandings. You start helping resolve these conflicts. You're not powerful yet, but you're becoming something important. Connected. And inside prison, being connected is the difference between safety and danger. Rank 5, the enforcer. Eventually someone asks you a question. A simple one. Can you handle problems? Inside prison, handling problems means violence. Someone owes money. Someone disrespected the wrong person. Someone broke the rules. And someone needs to send a message. If you accept the role of enforcer, your life changes immediately. Because enforcers are feared, but they are also trapped. Once you become the man who handles problems, you never get to walk away. Rank 6, the earner. Violence builds reputation, and reputation opens doors. Soon you are trusted with something bigger. The prison economy, contraband, phones, drugs, gambling. Prison has its own underground market, and the money flowing through it is massive. You collect debts. You organize deals. You control supply. For the first time since entering prison, you feel powerful. But power inside prison never lasts long, because power attracts enemies. Rank 7, the shot caller. Years pass. Inmates come and go, but a few men stay long enough to become legends. These men control entire cell blocks. They are called shot callers, decision makers, and eventually, you become one of them. Now inmates come to you for permission. Who gets protection? Who gets punished? Who works where? And who doesn't? Your word becomes law inside your block. But power inside prison has a dark side. The higher you climb, the more people want your position. Rank 8, the target. At first you notice small things. Whispers. Conversations that suddenly stop when you approach. Old allies avoiding eye contact. Inside prison, this means only one thing. Someone is planning something. Because there is always someone younger, stronger, hungrier, waiting to take your place. Every decision you make creates enemies. Every alliance creates rivals. And slowly you begin to realize something terrifying. The higher you climb, the harder you fall. Rank 9, dead man walking. One night you hear a rumor. Just a whisper. But whispers travel fast inside prison. Someone placed a price on your head. You don't know who. Maybe a rival gang. Maybe a former ally. Maybe someone you punished months ago. Inside prison, revenge never expires. You continue walking through the yard, acting calm, acting confident. But deep down you know the truth. You are now what inmates call a dead man walking. Because prison has one final rule. No one stays on top forever. Sooner or later, someone replaces you. Final ending. That night you sit alone inside your cell, listening to the distant echo of metal doors slamming shut. And you finally understand the truth about prison. It's not just a place. It's a ladder. A ladder built from power, fear, and survival. And no matter how high you climb, there is always someone waiting to pull you down.